Okay, basically, can't find any good reviews of this amp on YouTube, so I thought I'd put my own up there. Basically, been looking for a new amp for a while. Just a decent high gain amp. And I tried a lot of things. I tried PV6505, a JSX, a dual rectifier, some Bugera stuff, 333XL, 6262, some Laney stuff, Engel stuff, Marshall stuff, the Bogner Alchemist, some Hayden stuff, and I always found everything to have this high gain fizz to it that you couldn't, these high frequencies you couldn't get rid of. So when you turn the gain up and you're on the lead channel or something like that, you've always got this fizziness, especially when you're playing like lead on the high strings or something like that. And the only two things I found that I really liked, the only two amps I found that I really liked and didn't have this high gain fizz was an Orange Thunderbird, which is a fucking brilliant amp, and that sound absolutely massive. That was great. I love that amp. And then these Blackstar amps, the HT Stage 100, I thought was also brilliant. I mean, I walked away with the Blackstar because the Orange is twice the price, and the Blackstar you get another channel and you get more things to shape your sound, more things to play with, which is the right reason I walked away with this. I'm just going to have a quick run through of all the features on it, just to let you know what each thing does, and then we'll hear how it sounds. Now you've got a volume knob, pretty self-explanatory. You turn it up, it goes down. Presence knob. The presence knob adds not treble frequencies, it just controls the overall treble frequencies of your sound. Makes your guitar cut through a bit more, stand out if you like. You've got a resonance knob. A resonance knob affects your entire sound, adds bass and depth to your overall sound to give you more punch and stuff in your bottom end. Reverb. Now basically I've never used reverb. I've had it on all my amps, and I always just set it to naught and then use a bit of analog delay or something. Since I've got this, I assume it's a digital reverb, I don't know. Since I've got this amp, I've been using reverb because the reverb on this is fucking brilliant. It is full switchable, which is nice. But for my clean stuff and my lead stuff, I used to use a bit of analog delay. Now, for my clean and my lead, I'm putting a bit of reverb in as well. It sounds brilliant. I'm not sure what reverb it is, but that's all I can say about it. Next, you've got an ISF knob. Now, ISF is Blackstar's sort of patented control. And basically, if you turn it anti-clockwise, so from 5 down to 0, you get more of an American sound. So you get more of a scooped out mid sort of sound. You're supposed to apparently get like a tighter bottom end, something like that anyway. If you turn it the other way, if you turn it from 5 to 10, so clockwise, you get more of a British sounding tone. So you get more pronounced mids, you get like a more boosted mid-range. Personally, I think it's a more aggressive sounding amp if you turn it to the right. And then you're supposed to get not quite as tight as bottom end. Personally, I found there's not really any difference. And I happen to have set mine set at 12 o'clock, so it's bang in the middle. That's just the way I like it. I don't think you need to turn it clockwise to get a mid boost, because the amp's got mid boost features on it anyway. So I find I put it bang on. I think the sweet spot, just there you go, straight on. You've got treble, middle, and bass. Pretty self-explanatory. This EQ here controls both overdrive channels, and then you've got a separate EQ for your clean. Over here you've got your switch between each channel. Overdrive, your lead overdrive, your crunch overdrive, and your clean. Overdrive 2, which is your highest gain setting, you've got a volume and a gain knob. Overdrive 2, you've got a volume and a gain knob. And they've each got this voice switch. And basically the voice switch on these two channels, if you click it in, it adds not necessarily more mids, but it adds more gain to your mids, which gives you that saturated sound. And I've got that. It just gives it more of an overall boost, as well as giving you the gain as well. So they're clicked in permanently. I just leave them on all the time. You can foot switch them if you buy a separate foot switch, but personally, as I said, I'm just going to leave them in all the time. As well as that, you've got your treble and your bass for your clean. And then the voice switch on this one it doesn't do the same as the other two channels. It doesn't add mid-range gain. What it adds is, if you have it clicked out, you get a much more like a modern, clean sound, really sparkly and really, not really sure how to say it, but you know what I mean, like the sound of like 6L6s sort of thing. Really, really nice highs, really bright sounding. Click it in, you get much more of a rounded sort of warmer sound, if you get me, like more like a boutique clean, something like that. And then obviously you've got your volume for your clean knob as well. Okay, right. While I'm playing, I'd just like to explain what guitars I'm playing through. I'm using an Ibanez RG550, one of the original ones from the 80s before they reissued them, with the Marzio Evo pickups in it. I'm also be playing through this LTD Les Paul copy, an LTD EC256. And personally, I tried a couple of Epiphones and stuff like that. I just wanted a Les Paul, didn't want to spend the money on a standard, on a Gibson. So I decided to go for this, thinking, oh, I'll put some EMGs or something in the pickups. But these turned out to be much better than the Epiphone for the same money, and the pickups on this are absolutely brilliant. So I've not even bothered to change them. So I'm going to start with the clean channel. I'll pop the bright switch in and out, so you can hear that. I've got a bit of analog delay, a Electro Harmonics memory toy, just playing simple analog delay for a few repeats, and then possibly a bit of the onboard reverb as well. But other than that, it's just straight into the amp.